Unreal Engine 5 stole the show at G-Star 2025 with some truly massive next-gen reveals. Here are the standout games pushing visuals, scale, and ambition to a whole new level. Let's get into it. Soul Enchant aims to deliver a fantasy world built on elemental magic and stylish, spell-focused combat. Environments are being crafted to feel vibrant and full of mythical energy. Characters appear to grow in power through elemental abilities and ancient relics. The project focuses on cinematic action and rich fantasy world building. Cinder City presents a bleak industrial fantasy setting shaped by arcane machinery and crumbling districts. Creatures and constructs seem to emerge from the city's failing systems. The world leans heavily into smoke, metal, and gothic atmosphere. It's designed as a gritty blend of dark magic and industrial decay. Aion 2 is shaping itself around open exploration, aerial travel, and large-scale faction conflict. Its world blends high fantasy landscapes with sky routes and shifting territories. Classes, movement, and progression appear to be tied to vertical exploration. It aims to push the scale and freedom of its universe forward.
아트레이아의 하늘이 다시 열린다. 이제 당신이 날아오를 시간.
Horizon Steel Frontiers is centered on rugged machinery, harsh landscapes, and survival on the fringes of civilization. Heavy equipment and fortified settlements play a major role in progression. The world mixes raw metal with frontier-style scarcity. It aims for a grounded, mechanical tone with large open regions.
안녕하세요. NC소프트의 김택진입니다. 여러분께 NC의 새로운 프로젝트 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스를 마침내 선보일 수 있게 되어 기쁘다 생각합니다. 2017년 호라이즌 제로돈을 만났을 때 매력적이고 생동감 넘치는 그 세계에 저는 바로 빠져들었습니다. 거대한 기계 생명체와의 전투에 흥분을 감출 수 없었고 미스테리한 내러티브는 저의 호기심을 자극하며 그 세계 끝까지 가게 만들었습니다. 하지만 동시에 이 재미 가득한 세계를 홀로 모험해야 한다는 점은 아쉽게 느껴졌습니다. 이런 세계에서 다른 사람을 만나 함께 협력하며 거대한 기계 생명체와 전투를 한다면 그 얼마나 재미있을까. 그런 상상을 하며 기계 생명체라면 판타지 몬스터보다 훨씬 새롭고 더 재밌을 거란 확신이 있었습니다. 이 매력적인 세계관을 바탕으로 MMO를 만들고 싶었던 거죠. 마침내 그 꿈을 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스로 이루게 되어 오늘 여러분께 처음 소개해드리게 되었습니다. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스는 NC에게 새로운 도전이자 앞으로 펼쳐질 새로운 여정의 출발점입니다. NC 그리고 게릴라 게임스가 협력하여 만들어낸 새로운 호라이즌을 기대해 주시기 바랍니다.
Hi, I'm Jan Bart van Beek. I'm the studio director at Guerrilla, and I also lead our art and animation teams. And I was the one who originally came up with the concept of the Horizon franchise. Now, Horizon is incredibly special to me and to everyone at Guerrilla. This world we've poured our hearts and souls into is a place where humanity, nature, and technology are constantly colliding. It's become a vibrant and living world, full of stories, tribal cultures, and of course those incredible animal-like machines that rule the land. From the very beginning of creating this franchise, we've imagined the Horizon universe as one that could be experienced in many different ways. Horizon Steel Frontiers is a full-fledged MMORPG that NCSoft has built specifically for mobile. Now with Steel Frontiers, you can step into this world anywhere, anytime. Players take on the role of machine hunters, chasing opportunity in a region called the Deadlands. This is inspired by Arizona and New Mexico. You're sharing the frontier with thousands of other players, sometimes working together to take down machines and other times competing with rival tribes, or fighting over resources. And that mix of cooperation and competition creates moments that you could never script. Now, at the heart of Horizon's story is the search for the balance between humanity, nature, and technology. And sometimes that's harmony, sometimes that's conflict. But it always creates a world filled with mystery and beauty. What we want players to feel is the world's resilience and its hope. And that even when everything seems overwhelming, humanity can adapt, it can survive, and finds meaning in the world. We've already had groups of guerrillas playing Horizon Steel Frontiers together in the office, and it's really amazing. Whenever I get a chance to jump in on an early gameplay test, what really stands out is Steel Frontiers' distinct tone and atmosphere. It has a unique identity of its own, and has been brought to life by NCSoft developers. But it fits perfectly with the Horizon universe, and that balance between the essence of Horizon and something fresh, that really excites me about this project.
안녕하세요. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 총괄 프로듀서 이성구입니다. 이 프로젝트를 세상에 처음 선보이게 되어 조금 긴장되기도 하지만 동시에 굉장히 설레네요. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 핵심 컨셉은 한마디로 압도적인 사이즈의 기계를 공략하는 즐거움입니다. 거대한 기계를 공략하는 재미는 원작 호라이즌 시리즈가 가진 가장 큰 매력이었잖아요. 저희는 이 경험을 MMORPG의 영역으로 확장시키고 있습니다. 가장 중점을 두고 있는 부분은 MMORPG에 맞는 새로운 전투 경험을 설계하는 것입니다. 먼저 거대 기계 공략 과정에서 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스만의 독창적인 재미를 더하고 있습니다. 예를 들어 기계 몬스터의 특정 부위를 파괴한 뒤 풀캐스트를 활용해 순식간에 접근하여 올라타 파괴한 부위에 함정을 설치하고 상태 이상 효과를 부여할 수 있고요. 전투 중에 기계 몬스터가 드랍한 무기를 마운트에 싣고 들고 다니다가 다른 전투에 활용하는 방식도 가능합니다. 거대 기계 공략의 중심에는 협력과 전략 두 가지 키워드가 핵심 가치로 자리 잡고 있습니다. 거대 기계 공략 과정에서 유저들은 각자의 역할을 수행하고 전략적으로 행동해야 하며 유기적으로 협력해야 합니다. 이러한 전투 방식과 설정들은 대규모 전투에서 훨씬 더 빛을 발하게 됩니다. MMORPG만이 줄 수 있는 스케일과 다이나믹함이죠. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스에서는 모든 유저분들이 주인공입니다. 저희는 여러분들이 각자의 개성을 마음껏 표현할 수 있도록 커스터마이징에 많은 공을 들이고 있습니다. 아주 세밀한 부분까지 직접 조절할 수 있도록 말이죠. 먼저 캐릭터 생성 과정에 호라이즌 원작의 부족 컨셉을 녹여냈습니다. 노라, 테낙스, 우타르, 오세람 등 다양한 부족 중 선호하는 부족을 선택해 캐릭터를 생성할 수 있죠. 저희는 유저분들이 원하는 외형을 최대한 구현할 수 있도록 높은 자유도의 커스터마이징을 제공할 계획입니다. 얼굴, 체형, 헤어, 메이크업 등 기본적인 요소를 시작으로 세부적인 부분까지 마음껏 조절할 수 있습니다. 이렇게 만들어진 외형은 다른 유저들과 공유할 수도 있습니다. 단순히 캐릭터를 만드는 것에 끝나는 게 아니라 자신만의 개성을 뽐내고 서로의 창작물에서 영감을 얻어 캐릭터를 다시 꾸밀 수도 있죠. 여러분의 개성이 담긴 멋진 기계 사냥꾼의 모습으로 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스를 탐험해 보시기 바랍니다. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 세상 속에서 자신만의 캐릭터를 육성하고 동료들과 함께 거대한 기계를 공략하고 데드랜드의 기계 사냥꾼으로 살아가는 이야기. 여러분이 하루빨리 이 모험의 주인공이 되는 모습을 보고 싶습니다. 저희도 그날을 위해 최선을 다하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
I floated in an ale-induced stupor, a ghost of my former glory.
Time Takers explores a world shaped by fractured timelines and moment-changing abilities. Characters seem able to influence events, redirect outcomes, and shift between altered paths. Environments respond to temporal instability, creating unpredictable scenarios. The focus is on strategy, world puzzles, and time-bending fantasy.
Game.
Hello. Hi. How you doing? I'm fine. I'm a boss. Get it right. If you don't, then I'll say bye.
And we were promised to fix our past. I guess that's what we're here to do.
What it doing with no FAS like that? See, oh, you like that? Like jump shit like that. Body work fake too, yeah, you like that. Oh, you like that? Yeah, you like that. Oh, you like that? Yes, like that. 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 Yes, like that.
군주들과의 싸움에서 승리했지만 이 싸움으로 너무 많은 사람들을 잃었다.
Solo leveling Karma builds on powerful hunters, dangerous dungeons, and rapid character growth. Battles center on overwhelming threats, evolving abilities, and rising through intense challenges. The world is dark, supernatural, and driven by strength and ambition. It aims to capture the dramatic intensity of its universe.
보잘것없는 힘이로 사라져라. 여기까지다. 일어나라. 헌터가 헌터인 이유. 진짜 사냥의 시작이다.
Sanabi, A Haunted Day leans toward emotional storytelling set in a rain-soaked, neon-lit city full of corruption and secrets. Movement and traversal appear to play a major role in its tense progression. The world blends noir atmosphere with personal stakes. It aims for a moody, story-first action experience. The Crimson Butterfly Remake rebuilds its haunted forests and abandoned villages with modern visuals and lighting. Spirit encounters rely on atmosphere, sound, and the iconic camera obscura. The experience focuses on slow dread rather than loud fear. It stays faithful to the original's emotional and supernatural tone.
アップデートしました。主人公の肌や衣装の質感を追求し、オリオの透明感や歪みは特別な処理を使用しています。また舞台となる水上村の暗く不気味な雰囲気は光と画面の描写にこだわり、空気感をリアルに表現しました。さらにサウンドは 7.14 チャンネルに対応し、霊がいる気配をもっと身近に感じられるようになっています。20年前のタイトルを最新技術でリメイクしておりますので、今様々なホラーゲームを遊んでいるプレイヤーにも新作として遊んでいただけるクオリティになっていると思います。霊を撮影することで撃退する戦闘が特徴的なシリーズなんですけども、霊をしっかり見つけてシャッターを切る従来の戦闘システムを踏襲しつつ、ピントやズーム、フィルターなど、よりカメラの動く体験を強化する要素を取り入れました。フィルターを切り替えていくことで、見え方が変わっていくんですけども、フィルターは戦闘探索でそれぞれ特徴的な機能を持っています。ですので、襲ってくる霊や状況でフィルターを切り替えながらゲームを進めていくことになります。フルリメイクとして、プレイヤーキャラクターの操作性やアニメーションを徹底的に見直しました。全面的に遊びやすく改善してありますので、特にプレイヤーキャラクターの操作感とアニメーションの滑らかさには注目いただきたいです。実際に廃墟になった村を探索するような没入感が高いプレイが楽しめるようになっていると思います。また今作ではですね、操作性や霊との戦闘、レベルデザインなどは、チーム忍者のアクション RPG 制作の経験やノウハウを生かしたリメイクを行っています。チーム忍者のアクションタイトルに多く携わってきた中島秀彦がもう一人のディレクターとして関わっているので、シリーズで最も手触りが良いタイトルになっています。姉である舞と手をつなぐという新要素を追加しました。このことで、ストーリー面だけでなく、アクション面からも姉妹の絆を強く感じられるようになったと思います。この要素はですね、20年前にも検討していたのですが、様々な理由で断念しました。今回フルリメイクでようやく実現した要素になります。探索できる場所や収集要素も増えているので、シリーズファンの方にも新たな楽しみがあると思うとなっています。
すぐに戻るから。
ゼロ赤い蝶リメイクは、シリーズ2作目を今の技術でフルリメイクしたタイトルになります。シリーズ2作目のリメイクなんですけども、このシリーズはそれぞれストーリーが完結したタイトルですので、この1本で楽しむことができます。シリーズファンの方、そして初めてのユーザーの方にもぜひ遊んでいただきたいです。2026年初頭発売になります。シリーズで最も美しい、最も怖いゲームになっていますので、ぜひご期待ください。
The Forsaken Hollows expands Nightreign with harsher lands, twisted enemies, and deeper lore threads. Large, cursed regions appear filled with new challenges and hidden dangers. Themes revolve around despair, ruin, and forgotten power. It pushes the atmosphere toward darker, heavier fantasy.
Curse this Dreadlord.
The aftermath of the long night.
start again.
In recent years, the one in the sarcophagus has gradually faded from people's memory.
Arknights Endfield shifts its universe into full 3D exploration and tactical action. Zones blend industrial ruins, frontier science, and chaotic threats. Squad abilities and equipment seem central to handling environmental hazards. The project aims to expand its world with more direct, immersive action.
Endmen. See if they've grown and transformed into what you envisioned.
Sorry, Tata. I didn't mean to upset you.
Limit Zero Breakers focuses on high-speed combat and characters who operate at the edge of their limits. Urban battle zones and futuristic arenas form its energetic backdrop. Abilities appear exaggerated, flashy, and momentum-based. The style leans toward fast, kinetic psi action.
We made a promise to solve the world's mysteries, didn't we?
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined introduces updated visuals, refined pacing, and re-expressed character moments. Island exploration and time-spanning mysteries remain the heart of the journey. Tone and charm stay true to classic Dragon Quest. It seeks to modernize a beloved adventure without losing its warmth.
Something only I can do.
Did he prevail? Doth he yet rule over this realm?
This is the stuff! You and me battling side by side again. Flame Splitter!
Tokon Fighting Souls blends Marvel heroes with anime-inspired teamwork and dramatic special moves. Each fighter appears to have expressive abilities built around fast switching and coordinated attacks. The presentation leans toward bold visual flair and character personality. It aims for flashy, cooperative combat energy. Monster Hunter Stories 3 continues its focus on building bonds with creatures and exploring a colorful world. Companions seem to grow through lineage, traits, and partnership. Regions appear more expansive and creature-dense than before. It aims to deepen its narrative and team-based creature system.
The fact that you've preserved as much as you have is something to be applauded. Sites like this are a forgotten memory for us in Vermeil.
If Vermeil is to survive, our people need help now. If nothing else, the Sacrosanctum offers them the hope they need to live. I will not idly sit on the throne as our nation faces its death.
This has to stop!
Oh, Eleanor.
What? Don't do this!
A sky scale. It has been many years.
That woman with the Rathalos. I'm certain she was my mother. Why did she come here? For what reason did she cross the Meridian?
You're not the only one here who's curious about Lady Amara.
The future of Azuria rests on your shoulders, and you sat yourself down right in front of an assassin. Are you out of your mind?
I know this is a lot to take, but just try to remember the old saying. Wings of curiosity take you farther than a cage of caution.
Encroachment truly caused so much destruction over there? Scores of villages have been consumed by Crystal. The capital is flooded with refugees, with nowhere to rest their heads.
Our village has long kept these canines as our wards. This is a threat to our very way of life. The dwindling of our canine population, the onset of feral beasts. All of it started when that monster came to this land. No, it would be more fitting to call it a force of nature.
This is it.
The Living Mountain, Yamatsukami.
Entropy Effect X expands its roguelite structure with branching builds, evolving challenges, and skill-intensive combat. Characters seem to gain new paths and modifiers during each run. The tone remains stylish, technical, and replay-driven. It's designed to keep combat fresh through constant variation.
お前がダイブの際に使用できるアバターのうちの一つの名称だ。
つまり可能性のかけらとは無数に分岐する僕たちの未来の一部ということかい？
世界を救うためにはもっと情報が必要だ。
君はドクターメルクリウスが何か隠していると思ってます？
たとえアバターとリンクしていてもデータで構成された空間の中でお前は異物だ。
このことをドクターメルクリウスに報告しますね。
あなたは可能性のかけらを一つ手に入れました。全ては可能性だ。
ガセやめてください。
黒な煙サルベージだ。そうだ。
私たちが解析しているあの記憶の正体一体何？
Project G sets up a large fantasy world shaped by warring kingdoms, divine forces, and vast landscapes. Players move through forests, citadels, and ancient ruins tied to mythic conflicts. The tone balances grounded medieval grit with high fantasy energy. It targets cinematic battles and sweeping scale. Noah unfolds in a dark, broken world touched by mysterious energies and collapsing structures. Exploration centers on ruin, lost knowledge, and unsettling transformation. The tone leans toward atmospheric tension and quiet mystery. It aims to deliver slow burn, visually striking dark fantasy.